I can't. I can't.
I can't do
I
this.
can't.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm putting this in. I'm putting this in before the intro.
Oh no.
Oh yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Knab and Ro Show. I'm here with my compatriot and partner crime, Ro. Say hi, Ro.
Hi, kids.
And that was difficult. Whew. Oh man.
It was.
Yeah.
We had a moment.
It was a moment trying to get the beginning. We typically I'll mess up and forget what I'm supposed to say, and then we might giggle for a second, but we literally could not stop laughing. It was so funny. Oh.
It was good. And there's a couple curse words that,
I'll
come
bleep
out of
them.
your mouth, but
they'll be bleeped.
Yeah.
When I edit it, they'll be bleeped.
Bleep.
Don't worry, you'll get a bleepage.
bleep.
Oh, goodness gracious. So what are we talking about today, Ro?
We are going to talk about TV shows.
Mm.
And there's a wide variety of them.
My God, I mean, if you think about, I was searching through Netflix new releases, and there's just a ton of them.
It's crazy.
I mean, I'm just like, how do people have time to make these things?
I don't know. I don't even have cable anymore. I mean, not that I ever had cable. I think when I first moved out, I had cable because I had some special deal. But cable is ridiculously expensive for the amount of time that I would actually watch TV. And when I did watch TV, I was either on Hulu or Netflix or some other streaming device versus watching actual television. So I don't have cable. I don't even have the basic channels anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I've had that. Well, okay, so about a year and a half ago, whenever I got this new house. So my old house is the last time I had actual cable. And then we switched to Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus.
Right.
We have Amazon. We have all this, all the things.
Same.
Yeah, all the things.
Yep.
Because also now, Mandalorian comes out. You gotta get the Disney Plus. At one point you needed to pay for HBO on Hulu because you had Game of Thrones, and then you have all these other ones on Netflix that you can't get anywhere. It's like, my gosh.
Right.
But they're smart. They do that because they know they'll get the money.
Dollar bills, y'all.
That's right. Dollar bills, y'all. So if we're looking back, let's say when you were a baby Ro, a little Ro, not a baby Ro, little Ro.
Little Ro.
What were your favorite ones back then when you were just a little Ro?
Well, I definitely, from what my parents have said, and I know this isn't a TV show, but I wore out the Mary Poppins movie.
It's not a TV show.
But I know, but that's the first actual kid show. I do remember watching, was it the Wuzzles, I think?
The Wuzzles?
Yeah, the Wuzzles.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I want to say, I feel like they might have been on maybe HBO, or maybe that was Fraggle Rock. I did watch Fraggle Rock.
Oh, yes. Oh, my
as
God.
well.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to say that.
Yeah, Fraggle Rock. I own seasons 1 and 2 on DVD currently, so I can always go back to that.
Down to Fraggle Rock.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Watch some Punky Brewster. What else? I'm just trying to think of cartoons and stuff.
It's hard to remember
She-Ra,
the ones
He-Man and She-Ra.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe, yeah.
All those fun ones.
Thundercats.
Oh,
yeah, Thundercats.
On a side note, my favorite WoW expansion had He-Man and his cat at the not Battleground, but was it the Battleground queue? It was in Shatrath. I don't remember if you remember this. It was right when you would queue for duos or twos, arenas.
Arena.
Wow,
sounds like two words.
Oh yeah, I've been playing for such a long time. Yeah, but they actually had He-Man and his cat, like a cat mount with the full 9 thing, right there standing next to it.
Right, and how many times do you think I saw that screen?
Yeah, that's true. You weren't really a PvPer, so I don't imagine you saw it. I'll try to. You should go Go to Shattrath.
Mm-hmm.
Go to where that is, and we should get a picture of that.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe, possibly.
If I can remember where it's even. I don't know.
Hey,
we're talking about TV shows.
I know. I got sidetracked. This is what happens.
Yeah.
This is what happens. So, I mean, I'm with you. All those ones growing up, those were my favorite ones.
Smurfs.
Yes.
Smurfs was a good one too.
Have you ever seen the Snorkels?
Yes, the Snorkels.
Yeah,
yes.
under the water with the little horn on their heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, I watched the heck out of that one.
Mm-hmm. Snorkels. What else? The gummy. Was it gummy bears?
Well, yeah. Well, it's not Care Bears.
Drink the gum. Oh, I watched Care Bears. Yeah, Care Bears was one too.
Yeah.
I watched. And My Little Ponies.
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, I did watch that one. Yeah. And they had to drink their like gummy berry juice when they would like bounce around.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
how about the Popples?
Yes, Popples.
Popples.
And
yeah.
there's actually side note, there is actually a new version of Popples on Netflix, according to my nephew.
Really?
And, yeah, because I FaceTimed him the other night, and I was like, well, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching Popples. And I was like, oh, well, Popples was around when your mom and I were little. And he's like, no. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, well, show them to me. Yeah, they totally don't look the same. They look kind of creepy now. But
do they?
whatever.
Yeah. I feel it. Don't try to change a good thing.
Yeah. Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
That's right. All you do is create more work for everybody.
Right.
So, if you remember, if we move forward a little bit, because we didn't want to watch some of these when we were kids, The Dark Crystal.
Ooh, yes.
So, that's a movie,
Mm-hmm.
but they released The Dark Crystal like a series.
On Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty
yeah.
darn. If you got to have a really good imagination, but it's pretty darn good. I'm not saying it's one of my favorite by any means, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it's on my queue.
You need to do it.
Yeah,
I watched all the way through it, and now I'm waiting for the next season.
Yeah,
I guess to come out.
it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It was totally worth it. So, what would you say if you were to make a list of your top 5 favorite shows ever? Where would you go? Ever. Yeah.
Top 5.
They don't in no order. In no order.
No, okay. Well, that makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I will have to say that Little House on the Prairie is definitely on that.
Now, wasn't Jane Seymour the mom in that? Because she's like one of the hottest actresses ever.
No, she was not. She was in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Clearly, you didn't watch that show.
No, I didn't. The only thing I remember about Little House on the Prairie is they had that one episode with the snow that was really, 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 really high.
Oh yeah, and they had to walk across from the barn to their house.
Yeah. I watched that one. I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool." No, but I don't know why I thought it was Jane Seymour.
Yeah, no, it was not her. She was not in that show. Although I will say that Jason Bateman was in that show.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was. He played James. His sister was Cassandra, and they were orphaned. And so James and Cassandra's parents were killed in a wagon accident. And so they were adopted by the Ingalls family. And so, yeah, that's one of the few places he got started when he was a little boy. And I've loved him ever since. The Ingalls.
The Ingalls. I was like,
Ingalls.
Eagle family. He was raised by Eagles?
Ingalls. Oh,
that's
boy.
Cool. Okay, so... Sorry, I get myself sidetracked all the time. You know this.
Yeah.
So, Little House on the Prairie. What are your other 4?
Yes. Game of Thrones, even though I hated the ending, but
was that the way you were talking to when we were kind of discussing this earlier?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say that's your all-time favorite?
See, it's hard because I mean they did a really good job. Like I was very much enthralled with it. I mean, it was great. Although, I mean, I can always just Little House on the Prairie just is like a warm hug.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't have to worry about getting murdered in or my eyeballs popped out.
But those are the fun ones, Ro.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what are your last 3?
Okay. I would have to say Fraggle Rock is probably a good one.
Yeah.
From a kid perspective.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm really into, and I think maybe just because I've been watching this, but CSI Nevada, like the original CSI, I always thought they did a really good job on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then This Is Us is a good one too. Like, even though I have to emotionally prepare myself for every episode, it's good. A lot of people can relate to it. I can relate to it in so many different ways, and I'm an emotional wreck afterwards. But it's it's nice to see people struggling like I do through life and all that. So those are, I could go on. I have so many shows, but those are probably the top 5 that come to mind. I'm sure I'm missing something too. Lost is another honorable mention, I guess, too. I hated the ending of that one too.
I have not watched the ending of that. I don't think I've actually really watched. I think I would love that one, but I've never.
Yeah, it started off really strong and really good, and then it got kind of weird, and then it kind of came back, and then it ended, and I'm just like, that's 7, 8 years. I was like, I just wasted that long time. Wow.
Yeah.
It's bad. Very bad. But, eh.
So, my 5... And I try to think and go back and forth about this. Okay, so my all-time favorite one is a tie between 2.
Okay.
Because remember how I said if I could be 2 things, it would either be Superman or a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wish I could be.
Please don't tell me you're going to say Twilight.
What? No, that's a movie series. It's not a television series.
Good call. Okay,
no,
yes.
I want nothing to do with those sparkly vampires. No, they're supposed to burn in the sun, not twinkle. That's not right. Gosh, they're taking it completely the wrong direction. So, Smallville.
Okay.
Is probably one of my top ones of all time. I love it.
Never seen it.
Oh my gosh, Ro, you have to watch it. It is so good. And then my other one is, it's a part of the Vampire Diaries trilogy. So there's Vampire Diaries Originals and Legacies. My favorite one is the Originals, about the original vampires. They're 1,000 years old. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It is so cool because especially when I look at it, there's Niklaus, there is Elijah, and Rebecca, the 3, like the sisters. Obviously, then you have, Cole, the other brother. I always forget his name. He's never really in it that much. But the 3 of them that I spoke about first, Elijah is the oldest, kind of like my brother, really calm-tempered and all that jazz, keeps me in line. Niklaus is the hot-tempered, out there, just that kind of a guy. That's like me. I'll say what it is. And then Rebecca is like my sister. She's the glue that holds us together.
Okay.
So I see a lot of resemblance, and I just think it's so cool. Like when he does a cool badass type vampire thing, I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I just think it's so cool.
You're so funny.
So I'll say 1 and 2, Smallville and Originals. We'll say that. God, this is so hard because okay, Spartacus, Blood and Sands.
Okay, never watched it.
It's gruesome. We're talking TVMA. It's up there, but it's about the gladiators of back in the day and the battle between Rome and Spartacus. It's a really tragic story, but it's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool to watch. So that's 3. My number 4, I would say, and this is in no particular order.
Yes.
And then number 4 is The Orville. Have you ever seen that?
No, I've seen trailers. You and I have definitely like different types of TV shows.
Oh yeah, I'm all about the sci-fi and stuff like that, and
yeah, I like the homey reality. I am a dancing reality star junkie. Like, I watch Dancing with the Stars. I watch Dance Moms, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. So you think you can, like, any dance type of competition, I'm totally there.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh yeah,
but I'm a girl.
That's true.
That's what I do.
See, that's the stuff my mom would make me watch.
Your mom's pretty awesome.
She also we watched the Star Trek Generation series together.
Oh yeah,
which I do love, and that might be my top 5. I haven't really decided. And then Charmed, like not the new one on Netflix, but the old one, the old Charmed,
with like Shannon, no, Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, her, the crazy chick. Yeah, her.
She's hot though too.
Yeah, she's hot, but she's crazy at the same time. But anyways. Yeah, we would watch that. So we had this old TV. We ended up having to turn to this gigantic projector TV. We'd have to move with our whole body, and we'd watch it and whatnot. Fold laundry. Yeah. Oh man, that was good. But if I really to think about my 5th, I don't really know. There are a couple ones that I say are equal. So the 4 that I said are probably my top ones that I really enjoyed watching. I'd say my 5th spot would be between Magicians. Not Arthur, what the heck is it called? Merlin. It's called Merlin. It's a really, really good one.
It's okay.
Yeah. And these are just ones I've recently seen, so I don't know. I don't know how I'd place them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like I should have been a little bit more prepared for this topic.
Nah, it's more fun going off the cuff.
It's hard. It's like picking your favorite child.
It is. Yeah, and you are right, though. I mean, we have to actually pick and discuss things like that. It's like, holy crap.
I know.
So, I want to know why your number 1 was your number 1.
Well, I thought they were in, like, no order.
Yeah, well, I mean, you had mentioned that one of your top ones was, like, Game of Thrones, but you hated the ending.
Yeah. If I had to pick number 1, it'd probably be Little House on the Prairie over Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go with that. I don't know. I enjoy the family aspect of it. I'm very family oriented and grew up in that type of setting. I thought at the time, because I think that like my dad would wake us up before he left for work in the morning, and then we'd get ready, and then Little House on the Prairie was on, so we'd watch an episode, and then it was time to go to school. So it was kind of like my cup of coffee in the morning growing up. So it was a good staple, and even after school, I think there was a channel that had a couple hours of it on after school. But yeah, I mean, I know pretty much all the episodes and what happens and whatnot, and got a special place in my heart.
Doesn't the dad have a huge mullet?
No.
He had a wicked long hair though, didn't he?
Yeah, he had bushy hair. It was Michael Landon, but yeah.
Bushy.
Yeah, but it's 70s, 80s. Come on now.
It's true. It's true. It's like Bee Gees, like the lead guy from the Bee Gees, the flowy hair, the flowy bushy stuff and things,
Yep.
But I agree with that. Watching those shows that are wholesome make you feel good at the end.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Like I said, it's just like a hug. Every time I watch, I'm just like,
Yeah, there's another one out. My mom showed me the first couple episodes called Heartland.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it starts off really rough. I mean. This cart falls over, the horse gets hurt, someone dies. It's like crazy, but it's the beautiful scenery. It's kind of like Little House on the Prairie. It's really nice. Yeah. So my one, Smallville, which I would say is my favorite. So I mean, it's Superman. Who the heck doesn't like Superman? And
he's hot. The guy that plays him
he also plays Kane in Lucifer.
That is right. He does.
An older version of him. But it takes the story of Superman and takes it all the way back to the beginning, and then kind of fast forwards to when he's starting high school and through his high school days,
right
up to when he starts at the Daily Planet and kind of through that stuff and things. So you get to see a general progression to where he finally puts on the Superman outfit and becomes Superman at the very end, the very last episode, like the last 15 minutes of it. But
yeah, I like shows like that. I mean, what was that show? Once Upon a Time.
Oh, that
I enjoyed the first season of that because I enjoyed learning or getting to know how. Excuse me, getting to know why those characters are the way they are. Like, why is Grumpy grumpy all the time, you know, and all that stuff. Like, I enjoy why they became who they are. Although the show got weird after.
Towards the end, it got real weird.
2, and I was like, nope. But for the first couple seasons, they did a really good job on explaining or, you know, showing you how Snow White became Snow White and whatnot. So it was good. I enjoy shows like that give you kind of like the back history of it.
So okay, let's talk Once Upon a Time. I really like Once Upon a Time. Let's just stick on this for a second. So favorite character in Once Upon a Time? Go.
Oh God, I haven't seen that show in so long.
Okay, let me go first thing because I'm ready.
Okay, do it.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, he's a creepy guy.
Yeah, it's creepy, but think how well he plays that character.
He did a good job.
Yeah, and that little laugh. The way when he was in character as Rumpelstiltskin to when he was in character as just the human version of himself. Right. God, he's such a good actor. Mm-hmm. I just think you couldn't have found someone better to fit that specific one. I thought Snow White could have been definitely picked better.
Really?
I was not a fan of Snow White. No, not at all.
I thought she was okay. I mean, she married the guy that plays Prince Charming in real life, and they've got like 2 kids now. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I don't know when this character came, but it was Belle.
Oh yeah, I like Belle.
I think she came in like he's in either season 2 or 3.
That was Rumpel's girl.
I know, and I think that I liked that storyline. Although I will have to say too, I really like The Witcher. I should have put that on there. Yeah, that was that's probably not top 5, but definitely top 10.
Yeah.
But The Witcher too. I just liked that too. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty. Dude, love that song. I think after we watched the full series, I listened to multiple different YouTubers and their versions of that song. Oh, it's so good. Yeah,
it is good.
Obviously, it's not in our top 5, or we wouldn't have forgotten about it, right?
Well, I thought about it, and I was like, well, I don't know if it quite makes top 5.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You know, it's so good. And that girl that played, I don't even remember her name. The one that had, like... Yeah, Yennefer, who had, like, the hump in the beginning, and how they transitioned her. Good Lord.
I cried in that show.
Did you?
I did. I'm such a sap.
Oh,
such a sap. Yeah, it was actually in the same episode though, so I don't feel so bad. But I definitely shed some tears, and I was like, "This is ridiculous."
Which one was it?
It was the episode where they were looking for the dragon.
Oh my gosh! And they climbing the cliff. That one.
Yeah. Oh. Well, it was their conversations in the tent that got me. Yeah. I'm trying not to spoil it for a lot of people who haven't seen it, but yeah.
If you haven't seen that by now, there's something wrong with you, is all I'm saying.
Well, some people are busy. Well, now everybody's quarantined. They have ample enough time to watch shows.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're talking about that. I want to finish this one off by talking about The Mandalorian.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, Ro! Do you have Disney Plus?
I do.
Okay, dang it, Ro. Homework. You need to watch at least the first episode before next podcast, and then we'll
I just have no interest. It just doesn't look interesting to me. I know everybody except the baby Yoda. He's cute.
Okay, do you like Star Wars? Oh my God, when we talk about movies, Ro.
I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm heartbroken. Okay,
I know. We almost can't be friends now, right?
Yeah, I don't care that much. But think about it, though. A show that has created such a phenomenon in the world where people are literally getting tattoos of Baby Yoda. They're comparing Baby Godzilla to, Baby Yoda and all this stuff. It is insane.
I know.
But I will tell you, the guy that is the Mandalorian is awesome. The storyline is fantastic because they don't portray him as just some real awesome badass type bounty hunter that always wins, you know. It's something like that. He has big defeats. It's really cool to watch that. So that it's more real to what a Mandalorian wasn't you know, like a Jedi Knight that has all these superpowers. No, it's awesome. It's so great. I love it. I think it's great.
Well,
it's worth it.
I will give it a whirl, see what happens.
It's not your typical Star Wars, I'll tell you that.
Okay. I mean, and it's not like I don't dislike Star Wars. What I'd really like to do is start, again, we're talking about movies when this is TV shows.
That's what we do.
But I definitely want to see the entire, from start to finish, the Star Wars movies, you know. So I know that, like, the really old ones were, like, the middle three, and then there's prequels and sequels. Well, I'd like to watch it from, you know, episode 1 all the way through. And do that, have, like, a Star Wars marathon type thing.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, are you telling me that you haven't watched all the Star Wars yet?
I've watched. There's what? How many of them are? 8, 9, 9?
Bro.
9. I haven't watched the sequels.
Okay, so you also
like
understand
the Rogue and the Rogue One and the Rogue 5 and whatever.
The Rogue 5. What?
I don't know. Whatever the last 3 are called.
Well, and then you have Han Solo, so you got to watch Solo because that plays to the character of Han Solo, right?
Yeah,
it's actually really good.
Like a little Chewbacca.
I don't think it's a little Chewbacca.
No. Oh,
I don't remember ever seeing a little Chewbacca, but.
All right. Well. Fine. I have homework apparently.
You do have homework, that's right. Yeah. And you guys make sure that you go ahead and comment down below and let us know what your favorite shows are and give us something to look at. And check out the ones we talked about today too.
Definitely.
Yeah. And don't forget, as you're down there, don't forget to, if you're doing this on Facebook, to make it see first. Go ahead and follow us so you can get the updates on all the new podcast stuff and things that's coming out. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications so you know when we're going to go ahead and post all that stuff. But
exactly.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to discuss, Ro?
No, I have plenty of homework to do, apparently.
You're welcome. Well, everybody, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've liked it, go ahead and jack that like button right in your nose. Don't forget to tell your friends and family about the Knab and Rose Show. And as always, this podcast is a wrap.
Till next time, kids.